spent the last few weeks in the dark and dangerous tunnels of Quake 2 on the N64, you might like to grab a pen as we have a cheat to liven up your gameplay. Blasting alien creatures is a tiring job, so maybe you need to take the weight off your feet. Just enter S, 3, T, L, O, W, G, R, V, 1, T, Y, and 4 question marks. Now you'll experience low gravity in the multiplayer mode. Running and walking will be normal, but be wary of jumping in this weightless war zone, as you may find you hit your head on the ceiling. Take a good look, strategy fans. By the time you've completed Dungeon Keeper 2 and Total Annihilation Kingdoms, this is the game you'll be playing. Age of Empires 2 is almost complete and it looks amazing. Whilst the gameplay is almost exactly like the original, you'll have loads more races to choose from, units to build and technologies to research. From deadly siege machines to knights on horseback, you'll be able to form huge armies to battle against your rivals. And as the improved graphics engine animates every unit brilliantly, you can have great fun watching your troops destroy an enemy's city. There will also be a host of new sea-based units to create, including these rather handy flame-throwing galleons. Age of Empires 2 looks bigger, bolder and better than ever. Only Tiberian Sun stands in its way of total strategy genre domination. If you own an N64, chances are you've never played a proper strategy game. But things are about to change. Command & Conquer has finally been converted to the N64 and it plays surprisingly well. You must take control of one of 2 warring factions, the heroic GDI or the evil Brotherhood of Nod. Whoever you choose, the gameplay revolves around collecting a resource called Tiberian, constructing buildings and then creating various fighting units. Whilst this console version doesn't match up to the excellent PC game, it's just as easy to play. And most importantly, it's just as compelling. Complete one mission and you'll immediately want to try the next. OK, Command & Conquer won't convert too many N64 owners into strategy fans, but for those of you who want to fight and think, this is a great place to start. Tarzan is the classic tale of a baby lost in the jungle and raised by apes, and it's also the latest feature-length film from the masters of animation, Disney. And what do good movie scenes make? Why, great levels in a game, of course. And who better to tell us about Disney's newest game than the men behind it?
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a director at Eurocom, who are the poor, overworked developer that are working on Tarzan at the moment. We create all the art assets, all the sound, the animation we create in 3D. And we pull all the pieces together and create the game.
And they've produced one of the finest looking Disney games ever, but there were problems.
To take a 2D character and to build that character in 3D, and also to be able to move the camera around in the game and to show the world in 3 dimension is a huge challenge for us.
So how did they do it? Matt told us about the development process.
Initially with taking a 2D image to a 3D model, is that we'll get approved drawings from Disney. Different angles, so you get it from the front, the side, rear view. That'll give us a lot of the information we need to build a 3D model of the character. When that is approved, we can then do other things to it, such as adding textures, adding lighting, and that generally finishes off the model.
Much of the game's appeal is in the way the team have grabbed memorable moments from the movie and painstakingly recreated them for players to experience in the game. Here you can see Tarzan tree surfing in the film. Next, the scene in its 3D computer form with only basic obstacles. And finally, the full-speed finished video game level, complete with realistic textures, fantastic lighting and sound effects. The jungle undergrowth is one area that Matt is particularly proud of. The plants are amazingly detailed and Tarzan can climb vines that stretch right off into the distance, all in 3D. For these dramatic effects, the team had to write and use a program specifically created for jungle environments, which took months. But that's not all they did.
The main research that we did for the game really was a videotaping, say, chimpanzees, young chimpanzees, especially for young Tarzan. They've based a lot of the animation around young chimpanzees, not a human character.
And did you adopt any unusual techniques?
An animator is an actor, really, and a lot of the time you'll see our guys in the office jumping around like chimpanzees, jumping off chairs, because it's the only way they can figure out how to do some of the animation. It's a bit of a crazy environment, but it keeps things fun and it's good.
It certainly is good. When the film and the game are eventually released, fans will find a whole host of game styles to master that directly relate to the action in the movie. Tarzan should be one of the most exciting Disney experiences ever. And who could resist those magnificent monkeys? Ah. We have to say goodbye to Tarzan and his friends now. It's the end of another show, but you can always try our competition to win a console. We'll be back again soon, but until next time, check out these wicked images from the Bashfest Evil Zone. Keep it Cybernet.